Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Calpac Pack, here on the Deadly Hills Killer Island in Niche, where we are continuing on one of our extreme challenges, where in this case we started on the Deadly Hills and we are trying to build a powerful wolf-like pack of creatures whose fangs and claws shall become things of legend from the humble beginnings of a couple mangy mutt rejects from a previous pack. So this has been quite the adventure so far. I have never been on the Deadly Hills before, and I had no idea that lurking somewhere inside of all of these tall grasses lies the deadly Barina, the killer Barina, who is larger and stronger than their normal Barina kin, and actually is completely impervious to any attack that is not over strength 3. So he is huge, he is strong, and he is actually coming to eat our young Isnari, who has unfortunately become pregnant from a rogue, but is using her camouflage to the best of her abilities, hiding with these vultures, these baby vultures of the blue birds, lurking overhead, wishing to feast upon who they are sure is about to be the unattended young of her child. So she is trying to find somewhere safe to have her child, even though there were some deadly Barina on her tail not but a moment ago. And on the other side of the island, separated from her by that Barina attack, is actually her family, her mother Lalu and her father Tirgan. And they are actually expecting another child pretty soon here. And they are the two who were rejected from their packs for being too weak, for not being strong enough, because they were only born with one set of claws, and Tirgan here wasn't even born with any ram horns or antlers or anything. So they're over here trying to do their best to establish a strong pack and prove to the world that from their origins will grow a pack of legend. So we are trying to make a group who will only be able to be strict carnivores as a wolf pack, but anytime, well, a wolf-like pack, I should say, a pack of creatures, a pack of strong, fanged, clawed, powerful creatures who are primarily supposed to be carnivores. And we will allow any of our creatures in this tribe who happen to be born with traits that allow them to eat berries and other things to eat them, but we will never ever put into our mutation menus a option where we let them have like nimble fingers or give them a trait in the mutation menu that would be for plant collecting. We're going to try to make really strict carnivores, but if they happen to be born with a trait that lets them eat plants, we're going to let them do it. So those are kind of the basic rules. We're trying to survive for at least 100 days. We're trying to conquer each of the islands that we are visiting by clearing away all of the grasses. And once we clear away every single piece of grass and we have investigated every corner of this island, we will consider it conquered, and we will try to move on to a new hard island to conquer, with our pack hopefully having gained in a lot of strength and power. So that's the rules of the games, my friends, and just be sure to tell anybody who asks what the heck's going on in future episodes what the basic rules are. I'll try to put them in the comments section if one of you don't do it first, and we probably won't ever mention them again. So be sure to help the newbies who come and join our tribe. We do play quite differently than most people do, and we have some very unique sets of rules. But now that all of those are out of the way, let's see if this is going to end up the way the Jagged Jungle adventure did, and our tribe dies on its second day. I'm really hoping it won't. I really want them to go for quite a long time. Just imagine the kind of legends we could build from a powerful wolf pack. And I wish I had a different word to use than wolf. Anyway, from a powerful pack, we'll just go from a powerful fanged pack that could rise from this. So anyway, I'm very excited. Let's begin. Onwards! Onwards, I hear screaming. I think that the rogue we left behind is indeed being eaten by the Barina. So let's continue running. There's some bunnies over here that we could actually stop and eat. So I think we'll go ahead and do so. This may be a safe place next to a berry bush, 2 berry bushes no less. And nothing to smell. And yeah, we can actually eat berries with Isnari, even though we're not supposed to, like, we're not going to go out of our way, like I said, to eat the berries. However, like nothing in the mutation menu, but I do want to survive. This is a killer island. We're not going to turn away a gift of a berry whilst we can still eat it, because there is the high potential that we'll not be able to eat berries in the future. That's for sure. Well, we might actually always be able to destroy the plants. So I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We may, if we manage to make it to like number of days survived 50, I may make a rule where we'll switch to being strict carnivores, but it would be ridiculous to see our tribe die when they could at least try to eat berries at the same time. All right, that's going to be a conundrum for another day. All right, we're going to actually put in, I hate to do it, but runner's leg. I can't do it because we mated with a rogue who had double deformed paws, but runner's leg does allow for collecting, and so by my rules I can't do it. So we'll go ahead and we'll at least put in like normal eyesight, and let's try putting in stripes if I have it, because I think the rogue didn't have any stripes, and it's very important that, or maybe dots, that's jungle biome. Yeah, we'll put in stripes, because I don't have anything better to offer her child to try to make up for the rogue genes. I wish I could give it claw, but we don't have claw ability yet. All right, Kier, their son is hiding in... Oh! I think that it just ate a bunny! Whoa, that was really spooky. And then I think that would make Lalu kind of like growl and be really reassured of like, and this is why we must protect our babies. So she's gonna stay over here protecting the babies, and Tiergan I will have do some exploring. As long as he stays inside of the grasses, he's safer than not. All right, I'm sure. Whoa. So there's so many birds. Holy canoodles, there's so many birds over our head right now. We're not really having a terrible time with food issues. We've had a second daughter. She's got claw ability. Huzzah! Huzzah! That's very important. Very, very important. We're going to have Kier. Okay, there we go. When we can, we're going to focus on eating bunnies, but that's not always an option. And then we'll gather up a whole bunch of grass if we can. Lalu is going to remain hidden over here guarding their baby. Yeah, when we can, we'll eat rabbit. So food isn't particularly a problem here, but security and safety most definitely is. Let's go ahead. Are we in the grass still? Let me see. Is Nari? What's your camera? No, whoa! I looked at her genes. I didn't actually see what they were. You guys probably can pause and see. Please don't. That was a mistake. I was trying to click on the paw, but I literally just didn't even realize what I was looking at in time. So don't worry. I didn't see anything. I was just coming to see if she had camouflage or not. And she does. She has really high camouflage right over here. So I'm going to have her... Oh, she can't make a nest yet because we don't have enough grass. Ah, phooey. All right. Well, we have to clear all of the grass at some point anyway. We want to leave some of it for camouflage, but we have to clear all the grass anyway so that we can conquer the island. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword there. All right, so man, okay, not bad, not bad. Got some food. We shouldn't probably be eating as many of these nuts as we are, but hey, like I said, not going to turn down a gift when it's right in front of our face. Let's have another baby. We're actually getting kind of old now, which is a bit alarming. Lalu, I can't lose you that soon, please. I don't want to clear away that camouflage because it's good for her. These birds are just waiting for our babies to be unattended. And Isnari really needs to be able to have her baby. So I guess we'll just have to like start clearing grass away and hopefully gather enough that she can make a nest. All right, hang in there, everybody. Another sun! Another sun over on this side. The predator is coming on this side for Isnari. So let's take care of Isnari first. She's going to run for it. This is a rock. That's not very helpful. Hopefully we'll be able to have a child soon. And then over here we have another sun with double claw! Huzzah! 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 That's so exciting. And as you can see, guys, he does not have the ability to collect. So he cannot collect berries. And he can probably destroy berry bushes. But I'm going to say that's okay, perhaps. We'll have to see. Like I said, if this goes too easy, then when we get halfway through with our tribe, we may switch to making them strict obligate carnivores, but we'll have to see. We'll see. All right, so we have a son. Huzzah! Happy day. Let's go ahead, become pregnant. I think that Rana, and they'll all get new names at the naming ceremony by next episode, is old enough now she can now, and she's unfortunately not even patterned, but she can now come over and help us do some hunting. I'm gonna clear away. Oh, there's a bunny. Get that bunny. Yummy, yummy food. Wonderful. If we stockpile food, then even if our children need to run for it like the wind, they'll be able to at least survive long enough. Okay, Barina is chasing down this side of the family. I hear it. Oh, there's 2 killers right next to her. Run, my dear, run! Maybe if you flee along this side of things. Oh dear, where'd that bunny even go? Maybe if we flee down to this very tippy-tip edge, we can have Isnari be able to make her nest, but she needs grass for that. So you know what, brother? You've got to start helping out here. What? Hey, there's... Oh, geez. Okay, thankfully, that was just the bird eating another bunny. All right, and we need to hide in the grass, but we'll clear away all of the grass we don't need, because that does mark, like, conquest of the island. And unfortunately, I do think we are just about to lose, very soon here, we're about to lose our founders, which is a huge pity because I really desperately love them. And this is a lot easier than the jungle start. I will admit that, but we'll see how far we can go. All right, there we go. Did you hear that, Dodomingo? Oh my gosh, that was a very chaotic and terrifying scream from somewhere in the depths. Oh my goodness. Do we smell anybody? I think we smell a rogue who is already coming for our child. We have another male. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have Kirkir maybe protect his sisters. We have a lot of food now, actually. So I'm going to have him just like grab this and then come over here and maybe protect his sisters. And she's going to actually come over and maybe jump up here. And I do think, yeah, Tigan, Lalu only has 1 day left, so she doesn't have it long enough to live. So I'm going to have her destroy this nest. Man, those birds screeching overhead and me thinking that they have eaten one of my children is very stressful. Here's another rogue male that we can literally try to chase off. There we go. Some of our little ones are getting old enough that might be an issue. And Tirgan is going to stay over here. And we'll send Van Kiervan over here to work with his siblings. All right. And then Lalu can step this way. She, I think, is going to pass away now. Goodbye, Lalu. Oh, dear. And it's a female Barina. That would be perfect for adding into our wolf pack. Are you kidding me? Down, down. Get her. All right, we got her. Oh dear, is this a rogue male? It is indeed a rogue male, but let's go ahead and eat this, and then let's go ahead offer the friendly Barina some food. We have just gotten our first Barina protector. I am so happy. All right, we're gonna get rid of this rogue. Are you kidding me? Get away from my children. Haven't you rogues done enough damage? All right, there we go. And Tirgan is actually going to pass away, so I have to keep him close to his son. We'll just have to clear away that grass and say we have discovered it. There we go. And Kuro is going to jump up here. So far, I know this sounds terrible, but a disappointingly easy comparison to the very difficult killer island that we found ourselves upon with the other tribes in the jungle area. But I'm enjoying this. We'll see how far we can go. I need to just commit to it. It's so hard to just commit to it after the jagged jungle commanded so much of my attention. But we're going to make a wolf pack. And now we have a new baby Barina who may very well help us with those desires. So let's conquer this island, guys. Our father has passed away of old age, which is an exceptional pity. And Ranis is trying very hard to protect herself. Kuro has come to join us, our young brother. That rogue is still lurking nearby. We will not let him near our beautiful Ranis. She is getting too much attention from the wrong sources. Her brother will also defend her. There we go. Defend again! And Van Kiravan, I think, will start doing some exploring. And we may have the beginnings of an actual pack, my friends. With the bones of their parents before them, they are committing to the determination to become stronger and stronger. I do think that actually Van Kiervan can do some damage. He's got 5 attack. He can indeed do damage to the killer Barina, so we may indeed conquer this island. Meanwhile, unfortunately, Milan here does not have... She has a ram horn, so she can do some attack, But she is indeed a rogue-born child, and she doesn't have anything to help boost her camouflage other than like the fact that she's in grass. Phooey. Well, Isnari cannot go far from her daughter because there is somebody waiting to eat her baby. However, her daughter can indeed help us with our quest. Hello there, bunny. Help us with our quest to conquer the island by clearing the grass. We will not turn away members of the pack. We shall not refuse them. I wish you could, like, instead of just kill the rogues, maybe you could like defeat them and then they could become members of your pack that you could actually command around. I would not mind being able to like conquer the rogue males and be able to invite them into the pack so I could have somebody eat all those poison berries. But I guess forcing somebody to eat poison berries is a difficult decision that you must make on your own with your own tribe members. So, all right, at least we have a protective Barina now, which is super awesome. And I do think that Ranis needs to possibly have a baby. And if she's pregnant, it will actually defend her from any of this nonsense that could go on with the rogue males. So I know a lot of you guys hate this, but I think the time has come for Van Kirvan and Ranis to be able to have a child together. They are siblings. I have very few options at the moment. The friendly Barina, when he becomes old enough, will be an option. He is not an option now. So we're gonna move around in our little pack and we are gonna start just like rapidly clearing a whole bunch of the land. So I think this will really help. We might send Kira back over to the tree. I think that that would be really useful, but we're pretty good on food right now. And meanwhile, our little baby, Milana, is over here with her mother. I think we'll just go ahead and destroy that nest because we don't really need it. And these two can start clearing away that side of the island. I think Conquest is going to easily fall within our grasp. And I probably say that just in time for our hubris, which means our overconfidence, to come in and possibly get us killed. So we'll have to see. Oh, this is a good place for a nest if you ask me. All right, Ranis, why don't you go ahead and set your nest up right here? You can keep an eye on all of this nonsense. All right, there's a bunny. There's some food. Let's see. We'll jump over here, grab the food. They are moving in a really good pack already. I'm pretty happy about that. And now we have our little one, Milana, willing to start exploring with her mother, and they can start clearing away some of this area. I'm gonna love that regrowable grass because as long as we have stripes, that gives us amazing camouflage. That is a lesson that I learned when we were inside of the jungle. Who knows? Maybe this wolf pack will go forth and conquer the jungle, and I will feel much better because they will have restored some balance in my life, and we will go in strong to the jungle and conquer it instead of going in weak and new and dying every 2 seconds. Our friendly Barina is still close by our side. We have a new child who indeed, he's healthy. He didn't sneeze, so he doesn't have bad immunity, which is awesome. We'll keep an eye on him. There we go. And we'll have his father kind of roam the edges. There's a Domingo, and we can jump into it actually and start having more babies. And that means that Uncle Kir is gonna have to stay on baby watch over here, but we're on this. All right, and Kuro, he's gonna continue doing a little bit of searching on this side. We need to start ramping up the food because we have started to ramp up how many members are in the family. So we'll just bear that in mind. But we're doing it, guys. We're doing some searches. We're doing some conquest. We're beginning to have the birth of creatures who are strong enough to face the deadly Barinas. We'll just have to see if we can keep it up. Oh no, and now we have a sickly daughter. Curses. Her torment, she's double clawed though, but she has to be left alone. Dang it. All right, that's going to be a little tricky. That's going to be a little tricky indeed, to have a sickly child. All right. And it looks like the food is definitely very specifically located. So there is the friendly Barina down there. And here are some bunnies. Maybe I can get to this bunny. Dang it. All right. Can't get to this bunny, but there's another stump, which is pretty good. What to do with a sickly daughter? We need to get away from her. Unfortunately, Reese, forgive me. We do need to get away from her, but I think the mother like has immunity. Whoops, I didn't mean to look at the heat resistance like that. I thought that was the immunity tab. Like she has immunity to sickness A. Oh, dang it. Now I know some of their immunities. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I was literally just trying to figure out because a lot of you guys keep going like, oh, Seri, don't worry. The mother is actually immune to the baby's sickness. And I don't know how far I throw that concept, to be completely honest. I don't think I throw it very far whatsoever. And I need more females. This bird is literally waiting for me to leave this child unattended though. But she's sickly and I need more females. She's got claws. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. All right, we're gonna try again. And I hate to do this, but if come on, live, little one, grow. We have another child. It's a healthy female. So it was worth the risk. It was a healthy striped female. Worth the risk. Maybe this little one can actually grow up quickly and then mate with one of her uncles, as terrible as that sounds. But we have to be super careful. I think her mom can stand next to her and stay there without getting sick as long as we don't end the day there. So we're going to come down. Oh my gosh. Holy cannolis. There's already a rogue male. How about no? Now he's not interested. That's terrible. He's like, she's already expecting. I'm not interested. What a terrible, terrible creature. There's a little bit of food over here we'll go hunting for. Don't hit the Domingo. It will attract all of the Barina that we have managed to dodge so far. We will send the little one out of the nest. Reese, if you could please gently step out of the nest. And then I guess we'll stay close to her, but we just can't end our turn right next to her. And maybe that will protect her. All right, Van Kiervan, can you smell anything? It is time to get a little bit more serious. Don't really smell any meat things, but we can destroy these berry bushes, which are quite dangerous anyway. And his mate, Ranis, can clear away the grass. So we are conquering this island. I didn't know if we would. I'm kind of amused that it's as easy as it is so far. Famous last words. Famous last words. And we don't want to clear the grass on our nest just yet. There we go. Yeah, a little amused that it's as easy as it is so far. I say, no, her mother died. Milana, I'm so sorry, my dear. Here, why don't you go ahead? We're going to eat a bunny in your mother's honor. And then we'll go ahead and have her just start clearing away the grass over there. And we need to move away from the baby. Forgive me, baby. Live, grow. She made it. Oh dear, it's a Barina. We've got this. I'm not worried. We've totally got this. Reese is going to come on over. She's going to deal some damage. Her brother's going to swing on the other side. Their dad is going to show up and not be right next to his sick daughter though. And they're going to just do some... There we go. We've got that. And just like that, little Honest learned what her pack is all about. And it is about conquering those Barina like it's no problem. So this little one is learning, and we are developing some pretty strong creatures. Very happy about that. All right, Kuro, why don't you go ahead and just like get that bunny? We definitely need to feed everybody. That's going to be the tricky part. But yeah, man, it's so surreal. I know that we're really needing to kind of like haul bunny hunkers and do our conquest by clearing all of the grass. But we've made a good dent and we have a growing little tribe and I think we can do it. So at the very least, guys, I'm going to continue on with this killer island, conquering every bit of the grass. And then maybe we will take them to the jungle and we can unite the two extreme efforts that I make and do this and conquer the jungle. Maybe this is the path back to the jungle. I'm a little obsessed with the jungle. But all right, guys, we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna do this. So we're gonna carry on with our tribe and trying to keep them alive. I'm really glad that I allow for the occasional eating of plants if we have the ability to, because wow, as the tribe grows, I forgot how hard it is to feed so many people at once. And we're going to conquer this island with our wonderful pack. So I will see you and the Cal Pack tribe next time.